Here are some diaspora stories for you. The Ogun State government has renewed efforts to attract diaspora investment, particularly in tourism and hospitality, following the inauguration of Treal Hotel and Suites in Abeokuta. Representing Governor Dapo Abiodun, Secretary to the state government Tokunbo Talabi highlighted Ogun's strategic location, cultural heritage, and growing business opportunities. He praised hotel chairman Adebayo Fagbenro for returning from abroad to invest in the state. Pastor Matthew Ashimalowo and the Alake of Egbaland, Oba Adedodan Aremu Gabadebo, also commended the initiative, describing diaspora-led investments as vital for economic growth, job creation, and tourism development. The Nigerian embassy in Manila has announced that Nigerians living in the Philippines and Cambodia must now register with recognized Nigerian community associations before accessing certain consular services. The directive is aimed at improving documentation, community coordination, and engagement with Nigerians residing in both countries. Embassy officials said the measure would help strengthen communication with citizens and support effective delivery of consular assistance when needed. The policy has generated discussion among members of the Nigerian diaspora, with some seeking clarification on implementation procedures and registration requirements. A French mother has criticized British prison authorities following the release of a Nigerian-born man linked to an international child abduction dispute involving their son. The woman expressed concern over the decision, arguing that it could complicate ongoing legal efforts surrounding the case. The dispute reportedly spans multiple jurisdictions and has attracted attention due to its international dimensions. The woman maintains that authorities should have taken additional measures before the man's release. The case continues to raise questions about cross-border cooperation in child custody and abduction matters. A Nigerian resident in the United Kingdom, Hamd Danmol, has received widespread praise after intervening during a violent confrontation involving armed teenagers at Burgess Park in South London. Danmol stepped in when an argument among three youths escalated and bladed weapons were allegedly produced. Witnesses said many people stayed back while the situation unfolded, but Danmol attempted to separate those involved to prevent serious harm. He later explained that his actions were motivated by concern that someone could lose their life. Police subsequently arrested the teenagers and filed related charges. A pregnant Ghanaian woman and her 4-year-old son have remained in detention at a United States airport for more than a week as legal proceedings continue over their immigration status. The case has attracted attention from rights advocates and legal representatives, who argue that the prolonged detention of the mother and child raises humanitarian concerns. Court filings reportedly challenge the legality of their continued confinement while authorities review the circumstances surrounding their entry into the country. The matter has become part of a broader debate over immigration enforcement policies and treatment of vulnerable migrants. Italian authorities have arrested 5 migrants, including 2 Nigerians, over allegations involving the kidnapping and sexual assault of a tourist. Investigators said the suspects were taken into custody following inquiries into the reported incident. Law enforcement agencies are continuing their investigation to determine the full circumstances surrounding the case. The arrests have attracted significant public attention in Italy due to the seriousness of the allegations and the involvement of foreign nationals. Authorities have emphasized that legal proceedings remain ongoing, with the suspects entitled to due process under Italian law. The government of Ghana has dismissed reports alleging that Cambodia planned to deport large numbers of African nationals, describing the claims as false and misleading. Officials clarified that no such policy targeting Africans had been announced by Cambodian authorities. The clarification followed the circulation of online messages that sparked concern among African communities and diaspora groups. Ghanaian authorities urged the public to verify information through official channels before sharing it. The development highlights growing concerns about misinformation and the impact of unverified immigration-related reports on migrants and international communities. For more diaspora stories, subscribe to our channel, follow us and visit diasporanews.ng now.